Hi guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting this video in my bedroom, which is different than what I normally do. My living room's a bit of a disaster right now. I am getting a new couch and I've also been receiving a bunch of inventory for my business, so it's just a bit of a mess in there, and this is my little safe haven. So that's where we're filming today. I want to start the video by sharing some new pieces that I just got in from Farfetch. I'm actually working with Farfetch on this video. Farfetch is one of my favorite places to shop online for luxury fashion. They're an online marketplace for boutiques and small businesses, brands big and small, and I find that they always have the best selection and prices. Farfetch is a place that I love to go to find out about new brands or new to me brands, especially brands that have a focus on sustainability, which is something I'm going to talk about in this video. And one of the pieces that I found that I've been wearing so much, you guys have probably seen it on my Instagram or already in one of these videos. So Farfetch has a section on their website called Positively Conscious, and any product that you can find under the Positively Conscious tag has been rated well by Good On You, which is the world's leading source for ethical fashion brand ratings, or it has been made with materials or certifications widely recognized as conscious. I've personally been able to find out about so many new great brands from their Positively Conscious edit. You can also now shop pre-owned fashion on Farfetch, which is really cool. I feel like half of my wardrobe, at least half, is secondhand at this point, and it's one of my favorite ways to shop, and I feel like I always find the most unique pieces that way. Another really great thing about Farfetch is that they're helping so many small businesses get online and still reach customers during such an uncertain time. So now I want to share with you guys some of my new pieces, which are going to be total staples in my wardrobe moving forward. So first is a pair of shoes. Shoes are totally my weakness. They totally make an outfit, and I have wanted these for years. And it is this chocolate brown pair of Margiela tabby boots. I have a pair of black pumps that they did seasonally, sort of Mary Jane style, in 2017 maybe, that I love so much, but I've been wanting boots forever. I always experiment a bit more with my shoes, and they're actually so comfortable. I sometimes get questions about these, and I live in the city, so I'm walking all the time. So I picked out those, and I'm so happy to finally have a pair in my collection. I will have all of the pieces that I'm mentioning linked down below, and then I also worked on an edit for Farfetch of wishlist items and items that I just think are really cool, and I'll have that linked down below as well. Next is a coat from a new to me brand that I found called Paris. It is a vegan brand, which I'm always so excited to find new vegan brands. So I found this in their Positively Conscious edit, and it is this black vegan leather trench coat. I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I got it. So this brand is primarily outerwear. They make like vegan leather coats, vegan fur coats, and they're all really beautiful pieces. If you guys are interested in purchasing this, I would suggest sizing up if you want it to be a bit more of a looser trench coat, because it is quite a tailored fit, which is still really cool. But I sized up, and I'm glad that I did. So I'll also have Farfetch's sustainability report and their Positively Conscious edit linked below. And on top of it all, I have a coupon code for you guys. So you can use the code KayleeFF10 for 10% off your first Farfetch purchase. I will have that info in the description box below. And thank you again to Farfetch for working with me on this video. So here is a much better look at the coat. This belt is removable, which is really nice. I've been wearing it in the rain a lot, and it's held up super well. And this is a size medium on me. And here are the tabbies. I've had a bit of a hectic morning. It is past noon now. I'm going to get to reading my new book. I've heard super mixed things about this, but I'm enjoying it so far. And I just picked up a chocolate croissant and an oat latte from Saragina Bakery as a nice treat. Hi guys, I haven't talked to you really all day since I filmed. It's just been such a hectic day. Like I mentioned earlier, I've just been getting a lot of deliveries in for our business. It's kind of a full week of getting inventory deliveries in, and getting it up my steps is like this whole thing. And then when it gets here, we have to inspect and count, and then organize it. And yeah, it's just kind of an all-day process. I'm coming to you from my new couch though, or part of my new couch. This is going to be a sectional couch, and I am so excited. It's so much bigger than my old couch. My other couch is comfy, but it's not something that I would like sleep on. You know, I love it. It's still one of the most beautiful things that I own. I now have the couch that's really beautiful, but it's also incredibly comfortable. So I'm really excited for the rest of it to come, since it's coming in 2 shipments. Right now I just have the corner pieces, but there's going to be a piece in the middle and then an ottoman as well. I'll have to show you guys when it comes in. Now I'm on the couch in my comfy clothes and glasses. I don't always wear my glasses in videos because I don't want the reflection to be distracting, so I hope they're not. Yeah, basically we got that inventory in. I had some really lovely takeout lunch from the butcher's daughter, insert photo here, and I've just kind of been doing the more physical part of my job all day, which has been nice. So the other day I went on my Instagram and asked you guys for assumptions and questions. I haven't done one of these responding to your assumptions videos in a couple years, and I've noticed a lot of people doing them. I kind of love watching them. It's just interesting. I don't know if people are ever actually writing their assumptions or if they're just trying to provoke something. So that's what I'm doing to add something else that's interesting to this video. So someone asked, do I regret any of my tattoos? Kind of, yes. So I have 3 tattoos. I have this one on my arm, which I love this one so much. I have these exclamation points on the side of my wrist. This is the one I don't like. I think I probably will get it covered up at some point. It's not something that I really hate. It's just so visible and it's done pretty sloppily. So I definitely want to cover that up. And I do want more tattoos. It's just not like a priority for me, I guess. So it's not something I'm thinking about all the time, but at some point. And then I have these little cherries that I got when I was 18. I still really like these. So I guess, yes, I kind of regret one, but it's nothing serious. I got a bunch that said you're not vegan anymore. That is true, I guess. I definitely don't call myself vegan anymore, but that doesn't mean that I don't eat vegan and practice a vegan lifestyle most of the time. I've just chosen to listen to my body more. I was having some issues with my hair falling out and just like my skin seeming dull, and you know, all of the physical aspects, which I'm sure I'm gonna get some comments like, so it's worth it to hurt an animal? No, I'm not saying that, but I think when your body is telling you something on the outside, you should listen to it because it is a reflection of your health. I should really go to a doctor and get some tests done and see what's up for me, but I did start incorporating eggs back into my diet regularly, and I've seen a massive improvement. With that being said, being vegan worked for me for a couple years without any issues, and I never cheated, and I felt great. But then some days I started feeling not great, and I had to listen to my body, like I said. When COVID's over, I probably will go get some tests done. I'm someone that really doesn't like the doctor, but I should do it. I also have this like gut feeling that I possibly have diabetes. I know it runs in my family, and I have some of the symptoms, so I need to get that figured out as well. Someone said, you seem like the type of girl not to own an umbrella. IDKY. I feel like that is kind of my vibe. I actually do have one, but I couldn't find it for almost a year, so I was just going outside without my umbrella, trying to be like a cool Danish girl, but it's not very cool. It's definitely less comfortable. Just because I don't like carrying it around. Someone said you thought the city was where you wanted to live, and now you want to live more in the country. That's true. It's not that I don't like the city. I still really love the city, but I don't really like being in such close proximity to like thousands of people just on my block. Kind of overwhelming. But then that's also kind of one of the things that I like about New York. So in my ideal world, I could do both, or live in the country but still be close to the city. Someone asked, are you signed to an agency or are you not interested in modeling? I hate getting my picture taken so much, you guys, and I kind of hate being on camera. Not like this, but I really don't like having other people around when I'm filming. I can do it for jobs. I'm kind of fine in that sense, but I just know I would really hate my life if I was a model. It sounds horrible to me. I don't like being the center of attention. That's really it. Yeah, I guess that answers your question. But it's funny that I do this as my job, but I don't really view this as the same thing. There are a few assumptions about emotions, kind of. Like a couple people said you hide your emotions, and some people said you never have any mood swings, you seem so balanced. I think it's very nice of you to say that I'm balanced. I don't feel like I hide my emotions around people that I'm really close to, but I'm definitely the type of person that doesn't like want to burden anybody else. I cry pretty often, so I wouldn't say that I hide my emotions. I cry pretty easily. I don't get angry very easily though. I get frustrated. It definitely takes a lot for me to get angry, and I feel like once I'm angry about something, there's like no going back. I just hold a grudge for the rest of my life, which isn't my best quality. I should work on that. Someone also said you're eternally in a state of zen. I'm definitely not. I think I'm decently calm, but maybe not as calm as I let on. Like, this is my natural state, but when I'm like really caffeinated, I can be a bit neurotic. You're getting a puppy soon. I hope so. It's in my plans. I assume you come from a rich family, you never had a financial problem. Definitely not for either of those. I think I should do another like what I spend in a week video soon, or like talk more about finances. I just think it's really empowering to see other women, especially single young women, talk about finances, because I feel like growing up it's something that's like so hush hush and just not something that I was ever exposed to. I'm definitely of the mindset that there should be a place for everyone, and there is so much money to be made in the world and so many things to learn to provide a better future for yourself and your family and your community. So I think it's something that's great to talk about, and I hope it would never come off as braggy or entitled or anything of the sort. So let me know what you guys think about that. I also got some assumptions that I make 6 figures, which is something that I feel kind of uncomfortable sharing, but I see so many women again like openly sharing when they do, and again it feels like really empowering, because it's something that used to seem like so impossible to me, and I wish I didn't feel awkward talking about it. But yes, I do make 6 figures now, and I have a variety of different ways that I make income, this being a small one, and I think that we should be able to say that. Sorry, my camera ran out of memory. I had to reset it up. But I got a lot of assumptions along the lines of you like your solitude, you like your alone time, you like your own company, and I would say that's totally true. I'm definitely an introvert at heart. I also got some questions about my personality type. I am an INFP. I really like learning other people's. I feel like I know or like follow a lot of people on YouTube that are a similar type to me, which is cool. I used to be an INFJ in high school, but the last time I took the test about a year ago, I was an INFP. And I feel like I really surround myself with similar personality types. I know my ex-boyfriend was an ENFP, which is super similar. But tell me what you guys are in the comments below. Someone said you don't always talk softly. I'm definitely more soft-spoken. I think I talk like this in everyday life, unless I'm like doing a presentation or like I need to speak loudly. I really don't like loud noises unless it's like music that I like. I hate loud noises so much. That's another reason why sometimes I'm like, why do I want to live in the city? I don't know. You like to drink / party more than your chill energy suggests. I mean, it's obviously COVID times, but I don't really go out that often. Kind of comes in waves for me. There are definitely some places in New York City where I love a good night out. Like nowadays, I really hope they can stay open. You're not allowed to have your phones. It's all electronic music, and it's kind of a lawless land. It's so fun, but you feel so safe in there. It's incredible. And Basement, which is kind of like the more goth version. That place is a little scary. It's kind of like a dungeon, but I love going there so much. I have a lot of friends that work at Lebain in New York City at the Standard, so I end up there a lot. I can definitely love a good night out, but not nearly as much as I enjoyed it when I was younger and when I first moved here. I was a little crazy then. How do you plan your days / weeks as a self-employed person? I'm struggling. I've kind of always been self-employed. I have worked for other people before, but I've always still been self-employed while doing that. So it's kind of all that I know. And I'm also quite type A. which I feel like my chill energy doesn't necessarily suggest, but I definitely am. So in a weird way, it kind of comes naturally to me. Like, I really love being in charge of myself so much. Like, if I don't get something done, I'm not getting paid, or it could be even worse than that for my career. I like to have one sheet of notes where I plan out all of my obligations for the month, and I write down the dates and due dates for all of them. Like, for example, for work like this, I'll write in the dates that I'm gonna shoot it, the dates that I'm gonna edit, the dates that I need to send it in, and the dates that I'm gonna post. And then I also try to time block out my days. Like, for example, in the mornings I try to do all of my ideating. I'm really bad at not responding to emails first thing in the morning, but that's something that simultaneously takes no energy, but it's also very energy draining if you spend too much time on it. So just blocking out times that I check emails during the day. I usually set like 30 to 40 minute timers on my phone, and then I'll take a small break, and then I'll do it again. And during my break, I'll like take a walk, watch a YouTube video, eat a snack, and then when my timer's on, I'm actually working. I forget what the name of that method is, but I find that it works really well for me. And also, you need to start taking your weekends off when you can. It has made such a huge improvement in my life. I did not start doing that until the last year. Someone said you're keeping your boyfriend a secret. That's not true. I'm not trying to keep him a secret at all. I don't really show any other people in my life on social media just because, I don't know, you never know what someone's gonna comment or if someone's gonna be weird. Like, the majority of you guys are amazing, obviously, but you just never know what someone's gonna say. And when you're introducing people, I'm not even specifically talking about him, but when you're introducing other people in your life, you're subjecting them to that, and I just don't feel okay with that. And again, it's kind of like separating my work life with my personal life at least a bit. So it's not to say that I'll never share him, but I just like having him all to myself, you know? So those are all of the assumptions that I'm gonna answer for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. I think I might actually wrap things up here because this is probably pretty long now. So if you guys have a great day, and I will see you super soon. Bye!